All right, hey everybody. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I want to welcome you to the 2024 second annual Cedar Creek Plow Day in Linden, Tennessee. Okay, so the first thing that we got going on here, we've got the boys picking up some square bales of hay, and this hay was cut, raked, baled, and picked up with draft animal power, either mules or horses. And I'm going to try to put several clips in here of different things that was done. We didn't get around to see everything at the plow day, but we did try to kind of hit the high spots so y'all can see sort of what this plow day is about. And Mr. Emery Edwards and his lovely wife Caitlin has kind of headed up this thing and put it on for us. And Emery's dream of recreating, times gone by, he's done that and debuting these draft animals and where they will still fit in today's society. So as we go through, I'll show you some clips of how it was cut and raked and baled, and some plowing and some disking, harrowing, different tools. We're going to hear some bluegrass music. We're going to see some exhibitors. Just a ton of different things going on. Some of these clips aren't very long. Like I said, we just kind of tried to hit the high spots and show a bunch of different people. Trying not to take up too much time at one time. And some of them I wish we would have got a little bit longer videos for you. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. All right, y'all. Now we're going to do some log loading with my good friend Jeff Ferge from Somerville, Tennessee.
Knot's probably gonna hit right there.
What now?
That knot's probably gonna hit right there.
There's a loose pony behind some of the horse trailers. We don't know whose it is. If you got a loose pony, it's got white stockings.
I'd have dumped that one sure enough.
Calling the man hooking the sand.
We'll let you hook mine then. I ain't throwing a damn guinea pig up here. Hey, one color, y'all, is not both of you gonna lose. Get in here. Get in. Get in. Get in. Yeah. I done got to whoop back now. You gonna ride with me, Cal? Huh? You gonna ride with me?
Remember what old Jerry Clower said? He said, I will take your ass. You got this in your pants, boy. There's no damn hot steel fall.
Then she really come in.
I'll figure.
Main thing is don't plan to do You ain't gonna ride with me. I'm gonna go down in the field back, drop these logs, spot for you. Did I stutter? Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Now, y'all, these next couple video clips are a compliment of Mr. Calvin and Tasha Elder, and they're of the PTO Drive 4 carts. This one here's a 9J PTO ground drive cart, and it's powering a John Deere baler. And here is a cart that Mr. Emery converted from an 8N Ford tractor. It's a ground drive PTO, works pretty good. And Mr. Jeremiah's got 4 horses on it and doing a right nice job making square bales of hay here. Now here, Marcy's going to take us through the exhibitors' tents, and right here they had some ponies that was pinned up, or they used for petting. There's a little treadmill here that we're coming up on. They use for making ice cream, and they actually had, I think, 3 little mules or 3 little ponies on it doing this. It was really cool to see while they were making the ice cream. Really neat little deal. And y'all, there were a ton of exhibitors here this time. I mean, anything a man wanted to see, anything from sheep shearing to, processing chickens, just tons of homesteading stuff, making different things, quilt making, just a lot of things. I didn't even get to see most of it. I walked through a time or two just to look. But y'all, there was a lot of stuff. And then there's a lot of new equipment like it's sitting here that came in from different dealers. Amish dealers, horse-drawn equipment. Emery went and got us a load and brought down here for us to all look at and try out, and and it was for sale also. If a fellow wanted to buy some equipment, that would have been a good place. They had this big flatbed trailer set out to tie the stock to feed them, and hay and whatnot. So there was just a lot going on. Right here in this little area, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of exhibitors, as I said, tents and whatnot. Just a lot of different things going on. It was pretty cool to see.
mud. It's not one of those regular ribs. Yeah.
Warm, huh? Getting there. You're fine. Huh?
Because I remember one time I had that rope down there and I was trying to but yeah, so if you notice that, or I mean you can cut up and get like basically kind of like a back strap and cut away from the ribs, and then you just have all this meat and you only have the spine. That's pretty easy. What's the best way to use like
Yeah, if you don't want to deal with that, then I
If you're gonna use the older birds, like we've done some
yeah,
of
but
our
you can
older
go in and cut it off before you put it in. It's just, I think it's easier just to put the entire thing in because it kind of helps it stay together a little bit more. And then you can, the bones are a little bit easier to get out. It's still a little bit of, it's work regardless. There's no like easy, like, yeah, do this once and then it's done. You do have to work a little bit for yourself. But you will, I think that there's enough that makes it a little bit easier. I think it kind of outweighs the effort. And I know a lot of people are looking for red meat, and the rabbit's all they do. And I like chicken meat, but I don't like chicken. And I mean, in case for some reason something were to happen, the world were to go to World War III, they are more than like most meat burgers.
And as you can see, you know, they got this little corn pit here, and just plenty of things for the kids to do. Fun for everybody. I mean, there's something here that no matter what you're interested in, I'm sure at this event, y'all, you could find something that would, you know, spark your interest. Anything from horse-drawn equipment to field work, haymaking, bluegrass, gospel music, you know, good food, good fellowship, you know, different exhibitors. I mean, there's just so much to do, y'all. Anybody could find something here that they like, I'm sure.
I had one that had the pulse, having an uncurable mastitis. I rescued her from a closed down sailboat. Sweetest cow I've ever met in my life. Loved her dearly. Had her milk tested. She had microplasma. It cannot be treated. It will store dormant in their. Hey Josh! It'll store dormant in their joints, and it'll flare back up in their milk. Beef cattle are notorious for having it, but it will not hurt a beef cattle or a beef cow going to butcher because it's not dangerous. Mycoplasma is one of the #1 bacteria that give humans pneumonia, so it was not an option for her. So we ended up, I actually had Emery come get her in Florida because I couldn't do it. She was my baby. She was my first milk cow I got. Her name was Ferge. So I've had one with uncurable mastitis, and then I've had my big Jersey that I just sold to them. She ended up getting mastitis in 1 quarter. And Synergy Animal Products, if you have any of these things, I highly recommend it. If you ever go to
Yeah. You stare at the sun while we stare at you.
I was glad his mom was trying donuts and
Be courteous, let people out too. There's a doggy. Look at that doggy.
We're just trying to share you. You want to go take a picture?
Yeah, puppy.
Now here Mr. Jeremiah is binding corn again. They are trying to get the center of this field cut out so that here in just a little while, Mr. Emery and some volunteers are going to take these bundles that this binder is making, and they are going to put it in what is called shocks, which is kind of like a little teepee type stack. And what that does is allow green corn to dry. Now this corn is not green. Mr. Emery said it didn't get much rain on it, so the corn is not much to it this time, but for demonstration purposes, that's what we did, and it worked out pretty good. And once all the bundles are picked up and put in the shocks, the field work will keep going. They'll keep plowing and keep harrowing it down just like they're doing here. All right, here Mr. Edwards is going to give us a class on these shocks, and he's got a bunch of volunteers here helping him.
Everything to it. Bring it to each one.
Yeah, put them out there on the food plot. Whenever you get about halfway, just work to the next one.
I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm just trying to get it marked out for you. It's way better here than your own place. It's short corn, but it's easy to carry.
Makes it better. You look like you've done this a time or two, Emery.
I've done it a lot. We did. My dad wouldn't use a corn binder. We chopped it with the choppers that go on your feet and with machetes.
Oh, wow.
And then we'd grab it by the hand. And when you do it green enough, you leave 4 corn stalks in the double row. It's still rooted in. You pull them together on the top of the teepee, tie them, and you lean all the corn stalks loose because they're not bundled. You stack them against it. That's your frame.
Oh, yeah.
And you make it, you leave a hole in the middle so the air dries between dry green corn.
That's awesome.
So, but this with the corn binder is much, as you can tell, pretty fast. The horses do all the work. We come in and make it look good. And now they can plow clean ground. There's no corn stubble.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a technique to kind of pull in and set them. They won't let too wide. I live in the country. It's not like real corn, but let's go on the bottom, guys. It's about to fall down here. Thank you. I might be getting too full, but small bundles still work. Well, the big ones you see up north, you drive by on the road, guys, you see them? They're like 12 foot across. They don't look like it, but they're massive corn bundles. You get 10 foot tall corn, it gets heavy. That's how we always used to pick it by hand and just rough off. Yeah. 100 plus year corn binder did a pretty good job.
They did a great job.
You can tell where the drought spot was. It's still here.
But you said you only got 3 inches of rain the whole time, right?
3 inches of the whole time the corn was in the. Early had moisture. It grew up to the tossing stage. It only got like an inch of rain before it tossing. That's when you needed it for it. But every year it'll get better. We time this little activity right before the ice cream. You won't feel this as bad. It's just a last ice cream.
Right.
Well, this is probably a 2-acre block. When we can have a shot in 15 minutes. So it's
Right.
not too bad anyway.
Yeah, you're only 5 minutes in right now. It probably won't even take 15.
I just not. It's a good activity for the little kids too, because it really feels like you're getting something accomplished.
Right.
I remember stalking corn. I mean, I was probably 5 or 6, and that was pretty tall kid, but still, it really felt like you were doing something when you got done in the field and there's all these big shocks. You built all these forts and it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looked really cool.
My dad taught us how, if your corn's a little greener than this is just too brittle, you actually don't even use string when you do it by hand. When you tie the guy that's coming in the very last, he's tying each shock so they don't fall apart. But you actually take 2, or in a big shock, 3 stalks of corn and braid them slightly together.
Really?
You can actually get them super tight with just corn.
Oh, wow.
Never use string. The old Amish guys are stingy, wouldn't even use twine, they just use corn. So we're chopping anyway. We don't want the string in our chopper.
Yeah.
So they do it with corn, but it needs to be a little greener than this. There's all kinds of those tricks those old guys will teach you.
Right.
Many hands make light to work, though.
That's right.
I think people think this is harder than it is, and then they see that, hey, this not actually that bad.
And it's lightweight because it's so dry.
Yeah, it's light. It's not heavy. Even if there were heavy bundles, I mean, we got what, a 15 guy crew going here, 10, 15 people.
Yeah.
You can really walk through a field.
We do have some half peoples back through there, though. Maybe some quarter peoples too. They're pretty small.
But we relax just a few minutes and we're done.
Yeah.
I mean, a few 30 seconds to a minute, we're done. Look at the deer tracks, though.
Yeah.
They've been healthy. And binder tracks, too, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Got that binder from the Scottsville sale. I love that sale.
Looks like it works really good.
Yeah, had a few little tiny hiccups when we first started. Tiniest of change was too loose, a few pins were loose.
Mm-hmm.
A little grease on it. Away we go. We'll put these all right here, boys, and make that last little bundle out there where that corn stands. Good enough. And go, the ice cream should be waiting on us. There you go. That is some drought corn.
That's a rock too.
Never knows. But oh well. Then you get another one. That's better.
Some of them are pretty good. That's a good one.
Yeah. Not bad for drought corn. Oh, please, right up here, boys. Right up here at the end of this little row. Right there, we'll make a little. Because they're going to leave it, so might as well. Let's see here, right? Right there, perfect. Right behind you some. Put them against that side. Good job, boys. Good help. Thank you for helping, boys. You almost ready for ice cream?
Yeah.
When we get back there, it's going to be full ice cream waiting. I know you guys look like you like ice cream. Pretty sure you do. Oh, good. Okay. I think all the little girls just ate all the ice cream. She ate it all before we get there?
I'm pretty sure I should
We have 60 gallons to make today. We got enough. I hope. We might run out, but we got close to that. We made 25 yesterday and we ran out, so 60 should be close.
That's a
We
lot.
already got double the people, I think.
Yeah.
And they're still coming, so.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. That is what a little Amish working looks like. This is what I grew up doing. Cold, frosty mornings, you get out before the sun gets up. You got 40 guys, 40 kids, and it was guys usually. It was like dating age, so like anywhere from a little older than 14 to 19. The young folks would get out there, fill up the energy, and we wipe out a field in just a minute. So thanks for the help. DJ, you're almost to keep up with us. You want to catch what he's doing.
Yeah.
He was one of the boys that when I was young used to help me. So I knew he was right on this.
Yo, Emery's just a heck of a nice guy. We can't thank him enough for putting this plow day on. And, keeping this stuff alive and showing people that might not be, have access to it, to be able to show them how things used to be done and how things can still be done under the right circumstances. So, Emery, thank you, my friend, for keeping this alive for us and making this possible at this field day.
Your dad spent 4 hours binding it. We spent 15 minutes. Not even. I think she was 5 minutes to here.
All right, y'all. Here I am plowing with Kate and Alice, May and June. May and June is in the back, and Kate and Alice is out front. And Marcy and I had plowed both teams with a walking plow for a little while. Before I did this, I kind of wanted to get the edge off the colts and kind of get them settled in a little. And then I plowed the colts to this riding plow for just a little while, and then stuck Kate and Alice out front. And it was pretty cool. We were just kind of experimenting a little, just playing. We've got a lot of wrinkles to iron out in this hitch, but they all took it pretty well, and I was pleased with the way things turned out. This is a very nice hitch and nice way to plow. 4 mules with the pulley ropes on this plow. They can go just about all day long. It's a white horse, model 712, 12-inch right-hand turning plow. And they can go and go and go, even in hard ground with these 4 mules. With that said, I've got a lot of other videos to include me and Marcy on the walking plows that I couldn't load into my video editor that other people had sent me. But y'all, I'm going to make several short videos and add them into our shorts. So y'all be sure to check those out too, because you'll get to see some different things I was not able to load in this video.
And it could happen.
Hey, Yanni, you taking my picture? Oh, we're gonna go back and cut with the crosscuts a little bit.
Now y'all, here comes a really cool hitch. He's got 2 miniature mules in the middle, 2 miniature horses on the outside, and it was just a really cool hitch to see. Y'all, these ponies, they went and went and went. These little kids rode these ponies, y'all. I mean, just rode the hair plumb off of them, and put a lot of smiles on a lot of people's faces. It was just so good to see, and you know, everybody having such a good time. It was awesome. All right, y'all, here Mr. Calvin Elder is going to load a load of logs with some horses that he's been training for another mutual friend of ours, Mr. Kerry Burnett. And this is the first time these mares has actually loaded a load of logs. But under Calvin's tutelage, they're doing just right.
creek over there, ain't it?
You're fine. Go ahead.
Big knot on this side. Not much I can do with it. Hold on, you want me to scotch it without axe?
Give her a whirl, son.
Oh!
Get out.
Hold on, Cal. Let me ease off of it a little. Oh. Alright. I think I get it. But you got nothing around, so what do you got to do? Yes, best way to control it.
I guess I didn't think about it.
Yeah, that's,
Maybe there was a seal.
it rides the best when you got a pinnacle on top.
Yeah,
I can't imagine.
Straddling one is better than two.
Right on the seal, you gotta stand up.
I just sit, I side straddle. I sit sideways on two. You definitely don't want that low.
No.
While you're up there. Well, Calvin ain't new to it. He's done it a lot. Yeah, he's done it a bit. He used to work with Jeff on most of the
All right, now here is me, Kate, and Alice. We're going to load a load right quick. I didn't want to take up too much time from the plowing, y'all, so, I kind of edited a good bit of it out because I just didn't want to take time up from anybody else. Y'all seen me load logs before, but I did want to take just a few minutes and kind of show you, what we did throughout the day. And after I do this with Kate and Alice, I'm actually going to bring in May and June and load a load with them. Now, on the load with May and June, they kind of shied, at a few things and kind of had to do some circles and redirect them and whatnot. It would have went a little easier if I'd have plowed them for a couple hours and got the edge off of them and then tried to load a load. But that's just not the way it worked out. So, we did the best we could, and it was good for the babies. I think it was definitely a positive improvement for them.
Working.
I mean, that had a good thump to it. Got a good chain man. That's right. It's all about the chain man. All about the chain man. That's why your load was crooked, because I was the chain man.
Good job.
Oh, it's supposed to be on that other side of that.
Whoa. Whoa, now stand up. They ain't been trained. This is their 3rd week. This is the first time they've ever seen a log cart. So.
They're doing pretty good there. That's the first time they've ever seen a log cart. They're like, what do you want us to do, man?
Now, y'all, this plowing would not be possible without all these kind people right here. This is Mr. Emery and Caitlin Edwards and all of their helpers that has helped make this plow day such a success and an enjoyable time. We are so thankful for all of your hard work and dedication to this plow day, and we appreciate the invite and letting us come along. Thank you all so much. Now, again, y'all, I'm going to put my email up here on the screen. If any of you need me, holler at me. Be glad to talk to you. And as always, I'm going to be praying for you. I pray that the good Lord blesses each and every one of you and that you enjoyed this video. Take care, and we'll see you next time.